the red carpet day here on Kababayan LA, brought to us by Pacific Rim.
You're watching On the Red Carpet. Get the latest Hollywood news brought to you by Pacific Rim Photos and Videos. Your eye on the red carpet. One of my favorite reporters in Hollywood is Chris Tronson. Hello and welcome to Kababayan LA once again.
Thank you. Love the Christmas theme.
You've been very busy covering the X Factor. You're there every week.
Yeah, every Wednesday we've been at X Factor.
Yeah, tell us the appeal of the show from your standpoint.
I think what's so good about the show is it's kind of the only singing competition where you have groups, you have solo artists, and it doesn't really matter their age. So they have, singers that are 13, and then you have a singer that's in his 40s, and so it kind of appeals to a very broad audience where maybe American Idol doesn't.
And of course they have very accomplished mentors that help these candidates. One of them is Britney Spears. And how is she in person?
She's very sweet. She's very just very sweet, very quiet, but I like she gets feisty sometimes on the judging panel. I like that.
And does she enjoy mentoring other young talented?
You could tell. I mean, especially she's mentoring all the youngest, and as an artist herself going through that period of time, you could tell that she's been there, and so you're getting kind of information from an artist who's been there, done that, and I think she likes passing on the knowledge that she had.
Right, and you got to interview her.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's hear it.
Knowing that you had to go through this process yourself, is it hard to judge other people knowing that it was hard being judged yourself growing up?
Yeah, it is hard because, that's their dream and it's what they want. So it's like, it's a really sticky situation.
Yes, Britney Spears. I'm very happy, though, that she cleaned up her act and she's bounced back, and now she has this show. It's really good.
And I think these shows are doing really well for artists because people want to get to know artists better, and when they see them on the show, you kind of feel like you know them.
Right.
I think people are connecting with Britney again.
And speaking of artists, you got to interview the young, is she the youngest?
She's the youngest, Carly Rose, but she's like a phenom. I mean, she really has the voice of like a Mariah Carey, a Celine Dion, and everybody is just like, this girl can sing, and it just blows week after week. And so Britney is her mentor, and she's just been doing amazing on the show.
And people actually think that she might be the winner.
It's her and Tate, a country artist, back and forth for the #1 votes each week.
All right, let's take a look at this interview.
The youngest contestant. I don't really feel like the youngest contestant. Like, people don't really treat me like, oh, you're so... I'm like, ugh, I hate that. So, I think people kind of treat me as their equal. So I appreciate that. And I don't really get shy. I mean, I might look like I'm shy because I'm just so overwhelmed, but I'm actually not that shy of a person.
But it's nice to get the nice reviews, right?
It is great.
She is adorable.
She's cute.
She looks so relaxed, though. Is she like that when she sings, too?
Yeah, there's some 13-year-olds that have great voices, but you could tell they're 13. I mean, she really comes across. You would think that in another lifetime she's been doing Broadway and everything, because she really, on stage, interviews, she acts like a lady, like ready to go in the industry.
Right, and there's also something for teeny boppers and girl fans from X Factor, because we have some heartthrobs on the show.
The ladies love them, some Emblem 3, definitely.
Yes, is it just a look, or what is it about them?
Well, I think what's nice is they're kind of like a quote-unquote boy band, but they play instruments. They're from Huntington Beach. They have a different style, kind of like a Blink-182 punk rock. So it's not that cookie cutter, it's more real, and people like that.
Let's take a listen.
The ages you would date. She wants to know, what's the youngest to the oldest you guys would date?
Youngest probably be well, technically it's illegal, so I can't say. I would say 18 and above.
Wait, you're not 18, are you?
I'm 18.
Oh, you're 18? Okay, so 18.
Yeah, 18 to whatever, it's just as long as there's that general energy connection.
I'd say 15 to good 30.
My friend's 75-year-old grandma kissed me on the lips once.
Yeah.
And I liked it. Not even gonna lie. It was awesome.
Honestly, age is just a number in the end, It's if that general connection's there. I mean, obviously there's rules and limits, but, age is a number.
Wow, scandalous
They're funny too.
Yes, and you're talking to them about dating. 15 what? If they're 15, 18?
And 19. And the girls keep asking questions. They want to know about dating, what kind of girls they like. I mean, they're so obsessed with them. But it's a good thing for the show. They have that big fan base.
So people love them.
Yes.
Okay, now this lady, another contestant, people can't decide whether they love her or they hate her.
Yes, I don't know what it is. I mean, I think it's because she's really beautiful. She can sing. She's blonde. And she has confidence. And so I think sometimes sometimes on a show like this, when you're confident, it might come across as cocky, but backstage she's one of the sweetest girls, but people either literally love her or people want her gone.
We are talking about
CeCe. Yeah,
so do you like her or do you not like her?
I love her. So nice. Nicest person on the planet. Really sweet girl.
All right, let's take a look at this.
I think that some of the greatest artists, some of the greatest people on earth are either loved or hated because they're misunderstood. And so you will either love me or hate me.
She looks like a Barbie doll.
She's gorgeous.
And she has this attitude, like what she said, do not just like me or hate me or something like that.
Yeah, she had been in a band before. I mean, she's in her early 20s. She's at a point where she knows what kind of artist she wants, and so I think some people aren't ready for that. People like kind of the wide-eyed, this is the first time I'm on a big stage,
right,
but she's kind of been there.
And you can tell she's very confident.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, well, thank you so much for sharing those interviews with us. The longer versions of those interviews are at
Pacific Rim Video on YouTube, and then make sure to watch it every Wednesday and Thursday on Fox.
Yes, and also Chris Tronson on Twitter. Follow him, Peter Gonzaga. Thank you for joining us today on the show. I'll see you again tomorrow.